So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Kasim Pasha have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the field, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
Pele looks to get on the end of this. Ball looks a good one. Oh, good take in a good area. Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
Ah, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Raul receives it in a wide position. Cannavaro looking to get on the end of this. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Knocks it into space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
He has found the way through. Davids, quarter of an hour played. This is Batistuta, and he's searching through. He has a look up. Roll! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Batistuta. Zanetti. Now it's Romario. Great vision. He can run onto that. Tunisia still without a single shot on target. Turan. And it's Davids. Platini is always scanning the pitch for targets. Pele. Look at the chance, surely! They want to be quick to recover this. That has been knocked clear. Raul. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Batistuta. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Romario. And this is Pele. And it's Seedorf. Zanetti. Serginho. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Batistuta. And this is... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Davids. Seedorf. Half an hour played now. And this is Romario. Cannavaro. Xavi Alonso. To Agar. And it's Roberto Carlos. Xavi Alonso. And it's Cannavaro. Agar. Now that looks a decent ball. And Batistuta! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Batistuta has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And he's intervened well there. Looking for options for movement. Robson. Davids is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Kelly! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Pele really must be thinking what he has to do to...
Chance for a shot! What a wonderful goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Spread out to the left. He's picked his way through.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Hello
So your
everybody.
views on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played tails up at half-time.
Indonesia are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. That gets things going for the second half. Indonesia carrying a 1-goal lead. Oh, taken with style! Agar. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now it's Platini. Nicked it back promptly.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Agar. He's a sharp little ball. And Batistuta! Quality ball. And he's forced to go back. Robson has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Romario. Now it's Platini.
Oh, really well played.
He's one-on-one. Decent chance. And he hits the net. Two to the good. And they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Cannavaro. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's played in. And that has been cleared. Romario always looking for that half a chance.
Indonesia are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Zanetti. And Agar. And it's Serginho. And Serginho. And it's Cannavaro. Lovely feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Robson. Ferdinand. And it's Thuram. It's not an especially good pass, that. Over to the left. Back into the middle. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. That's an excellent interception. Pele. Now Seedorf. Oh, outsmarting him this time. And this is Pele. Now it's Pele. Ambitious ball here. There's the header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Xavi Alonso tries to play it through. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. He's got away. Great chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Danger averted for now. Roberto Carlos. And it's Xavi Alonso. Now, can they get him away? Agar with the delivery. Tar getting this one clear.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Foot in. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kasim Pasha finding their passes. Cannavaro. Zanetti. Seedorf wins the duel this time. Pele. Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. Seedorf. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice interception, well timed. Now he's got space here. Shot a goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Romario clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Number 11. Xavi Alonso.
Cannavaro.
Coming on the field.
Indonesia have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about Martinez!
Number 22.
And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Robson can get it clear. Cannavaro. And now a sudden chance to counter. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Davids. Now Platini. Robson. Robson. Now it's Pele. This is Romario. Passing is crisp and sharp. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Aimed beyond the defence. Zanetti. Now Martinez. Nicely weighted ball. No way through there. Maldini. And that is that. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Pele claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem.
Ya nih oke, ini ada perbedaan dulu nih. Sekali ya. capture.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Indonesia.
It is a sea of red and white. Ajax, of course, the principal club here in Amsterdam, the club that unites this city, the club with such proud heritage and history, and so many honours, continental and domestic. It is a supercharged atmosphere. Action has already started. Ajax have clearly decided to play here with a 5-3-2 formation, Jim.
Well, if flexibility doesn't have an influence on this system, we truly are looking at an approach that is quite negative. But at least there is good scope to turn a seemingly deep-line defence into a more dangerous attacking outfit. This system will allow plenty of attacking numbers without necessarily compromising on that discipline.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and absolutely gifted.
That. Maldini. It's a good foot in there. Davids. Cruyff. And Shevchenko. And it's Messi. Shevchenko. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's intervened well there. Back to the goalkeeper. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, it's Seedorf. Seedorf will not want to lose out here, not against Latini! you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Robson. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ajax do have a chance to counter here. Looking to play him in. He's picked his way through. Chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Rob's chance for a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Indonesia have their second corner now. Ajax have the chance to go the other way. It's a searching pass, and it's Messi. Cruyff. Now this and the shot. Sebelah could move up a gear here. Romario. Now it's Hullet. And it's Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. 15 minutes till half-time. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos. Cruyff. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Pinches it off him. Cruyff. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Sebelah.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's on it, can he get away? Great chance! They've scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Thuram carries the ball down the right. In with the challenge. Robson is fouled. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Now it's Messi. Robson. It's Sebelah. Looking for options for movement. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Indonesia really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break.
Indonesia leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. Indonesia carrying a 1-goal lead.
Coming on the field is number 18.
Davids. Platini. Pele. That's been drilled forward. Davids does really well there. He is strong. Ball has bounced loose now. It's a sharp little ball here. Platini does well to get it back. Davids. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
You have to expect that from everyone now. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Knocks it into space. Well, that looks a decent ball. Robson. Indonesia just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Davids, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pepe cuts it out. Lam is one whose deliveries we all know about. Good work on the right flank here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Platini. Platini has been caught there. It's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Substitution for Ajax.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. An opportunity then to pull clear here.
Messi. Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Number 21, Now. Coming on the field, number 11, Bale. Number 23, Karena. Number 22, Akan.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Michael. Substitution.
Indonesia have their third corner. And this is Bale. Seedorf. And now a sudden chance to counter. Kaká. Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Indonesia perhaps contemplating their next change here. Kaká. Aims beyond the defence. He's got away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Indonesia leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Maldini. And it's Seedorf. Davids. And it's Seedorf. Maldini. Pressing high and with purpose. Robson. He's had it nicked away. Bale.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, he's in! Ernest. Vieira. Ball played for Nesta. Ernest. And this is Roberto Carlos. Look at the space. Oh, shooting chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution in progress.
One 0 as we head towards the end. Ernest touches it back. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Ernest. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Kaka clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
All hands on deck for this one. He's having a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He has done it! 9 minutes and we're all square again! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Added time.
Stood up well to him there. And it's Kaka. And the number on the board is 3. Maicon is flagged offside. Oh, he has a shot! May well be that. That is that. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Inter.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being his
Chance for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
that's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Indonesia with the corner. They're first. And this is Pele. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Platini. Shot could be on. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he comes up trumps again.
Pele really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Seedorf with the short one. Opts to play it back. Shot a goal! He scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Looking for options for movement. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Decent hit from there. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He's a sharp little ball here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Seedorf. Platini gets into some space. He's only too happy to take that back. Lahm. And he's had a hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Oh, sweet feet. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's well spotted. Indonesia are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And this is from Mario. Reinders. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's from Mario. Inter Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Platini is always looking to break lines. Oh, that's fabulous. That's the keeper's ball. And this is from... He's having a go! Oh, that was no routine save.
Romario clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
engages and forces him off the ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Platini. Now it's Platini. He's found a way through. He might be in here. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Pele. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a throw-in. Berkah is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Walah.
Romario has got himself a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. He's shifting through the gears here. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Platini, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Can he get it through? Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Jordan Henderson. And it's Neymar. Now it's Romario.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Messi. Davids. Seedorf. Now it's Romario. So what can they make of this? He has found a way through. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserve that little bit more.
Indonesia leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your...
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Neymar! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
No way through. Searching pass he's played there. Davids. And here's the chance to counter. Platini. Seedorf.
Double tap.
We've gone backward here. Jordan Henderson. Messi. And it's Bergkamp. Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Lam. Berkah demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now, what about a counter-attack? Neymar tries looking up for options on the left. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Takes a shot. Now, who's going to be first to this? It's hit the upright. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
A picture of focus and alertness. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's had it nicked away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Maldini. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And here's Bergkamp.
Bergkamp really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, that's a very... Bergkamp!
Bergkamp is offering a right smile there.
It's their second corner of the game.
Alah, melak.
Tar is there, and he can get that clear. Indonesia has the chance to go the other way. And this is Pele. He's got away. It's Pele! It's off target and by quite a way.
Indonesia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Jordan Henderson. Maldini. Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Seedorf. Romario. There's a no-nonsense tackle.
Indonesia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
11, Romario.
Iniesta.
Number 9.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Son Heung-min. And it's Bale.
21, Bale. Number 19, David Villa.
Iniesta.
Number 20,
Shifts and the shot.
Mati.
He has done it. Inter are back in business.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these...
And here's Messi. He's picked his way through. He's having a shot! Oh, it's in! And
Yes,
that
go on.
may just do it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And we're not going to make any further progress now.
Added minute has been indicated.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's through here. Romario. And he passes it long. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And time is up. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Menang dulu.
And we're underway.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philip Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack, and he's capable of playing anywhere on either flank. And when you add in the vision and creativity of a central playmaker, there's nobody else like him.
Davids, Platini, and it's Romario. Tries to play it through. Seedorf was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Romario. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rodri and Araujo. Looking for the run. Roberto Carlos. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that's caused a worry or two. And it's Davids. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Great work on the overlap. It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Tar. Indonesia yet to have an attempt on goal. Now, can they get him away? Seedorf. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that was nowhere near his best. Ferdinand. Davids. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Can he spark a counter here? Araujo. Ferdinand. And it's Rodri. Vieira. Rodri. Driving on and making good progress. Threads one in. Platini. And it's Hullet. And he's in on, and the shot! Goal! Manchester United! First blood drawn. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Rummenigge looking to get on the end of this. Lahm. Vieira. Passes short and sharp. Haaland! Oh, how absolute peach. And they're at it again in double quick time. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Haaland, shifted it to the flank. Seedorf aims beyond the defence. That pass isn't the best. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's gone for a throw-in. Rodri goes on a charge down the left. Oh, that's up. Rummenigge. It shoots! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
2 added minutes has been in
A case now of complete control. Yeah, has a look and plays it forward. Short changes him with that pass. That's Vieira. And the ref. Huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
There's the start of the second half.
Indonesia really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
They've done it! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So is this the start of a comeback? Rodri, Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Roberto Carlos. Now that looks a decent ball. And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Manchester United have their second corner now. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, that's a clever looking... Gets his head on it! He's got to be quick to recover this. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. That has not gone well. Bale.
Indonesia have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
Araujo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And this is Bale. And here's Romario. An uncompromising challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, truly brave defending.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Platini tries to pass it through. Goes for a shot! Goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Indonesia get themselves a chance. He scores! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go...
Cristiano Ronaldo takes a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Romario being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And he shoots! Bullet is always looking to break lines. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. 75 minutes played. Roberto Carlos. We expected better, and so did he. And it's Seedorf. Seedorf really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Rodri. Araujo. They've switched it over to the other side. Lam. Romario did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Lam. Engages and forces him off the ball. Roberto Carlos. 5 minutes left on the clock. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, it's Nedved. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Roberto Carlos. Lam. And it's Vieira.
There will be 3
And
minutes
it's Lam.
added time.
Vieira. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Rooney. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it into space. Spread out to the left. Romario. And that will be the final act. Oh, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
And a quick announcement today.
You look back on the game then, Jim.
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness, and it was weak.
Nih roomnya. Ya om, masuk om.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Seedorf. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Bale! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, that's neat. And it's Seedorf. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Indonesia have their second corner now. Now it's Platini. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's an imaginative pass. And this is Eto. It's Eto! Oh, what has fallen kindly here. And he's following up. Marvellous goal.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So, a breakthrough already. Seedorf. Vieira makes the interception. Arsenal finding their passes. And it's Cruyff.
Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Davids has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Messi. Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that has been cleared. Cruyff. He's on. Great chance! Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Oh, nicely intercepted. Seedorf goes steaming forward. And it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Lahm. Now, what about a counter-attack? Lahm. Bale. Tries to pass it through. And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Eto. Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. And here's Eto. And it's Cruyff. He's in a good position here. He's having a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This is their second corner of the game. It's going to be another corner, I think. Arsenal have their third corner. And the shot! Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Corner number 3 coming up. Seedorf plays it short. Seedorf showing good feet. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is from Mario. Indonesia are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance, surely! And he's heaved it away. Now it's from Mario. That's a cute ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Turan. Now he's got space here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Seedorf. Davids. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
There will be 3
Dink
minutes
through.
added time.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Bale. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Not the most convincing of passes. And this is Bale. And here's Romario. He's found a way past. Romario and Romario! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Indonesia really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 21, Bale.
Here we go
Coming
again.
on to replace him is...
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Indonesia do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And it's Lam. No, again, there's no way through. And it's made its way to him. Turan getting this one clear. Maldini. That's really well manoeuvred. Pele. Now it's Platini. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Platini. And here's Romario. Now it's Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary. So what can they make of this?
Alah.
Great ball if he can get there. And a chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A case now of complete control. He's had it taken off him. Messi concedes a free kick for that. Maldini defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Romario looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Seedorf. And it's Lam. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he welcomes it in. Decent chance! Keeper's got his work done.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitutions taking place.
Indonesia get their fourth corner. This looks promising. Brilliantly cut out. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for a runner. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ambitious ball here. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Pele! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Pele! Keeper's not concerned by that. Indonesia are, of course, in a position. Oh no, this does not look good.
Might want to be careful there.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And it's hit the woodwork and out! Well, there's the clearance. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And here's Eto. Spread out to the left. Flashes it across. Up he goes! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played through for him. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's a key interception.
Indonesia are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Platini receives it in a good position here. Vieira simply refused to be outdone there. Cruyff gets a good foot in there.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Haaland. Tar promptly onto that, and that is that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Eto. Pele can see things others simply cannot. And he whips it in. He gets big! No mistake! Just cruising! They are cruising! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Arsenal are having a ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless.